Alright guys, welcome back today to another video. Today, we're going to be doing something very, very fun. We're going to be on Football Manager 2019. I've simulated a season all the way until the final Premier League game of the season. Right now on the game, it says the 12th of May, 2019. All of the squads are exactly what they will be like next season. I've not signed anybody in the summer transfer window. We didn't make any signings. I didn't sell anybody. Basically simulated Frank Lampard's first season in charge of Chelsea here on Football Manager, and we've saved the final game. This is the first time I've looked at it. As you can see on the screen here, we've got Southend under 23s beating Chelsea under 18s, which is a shame. I don't know who the top scorer is. I don't know where we are in the table. We may still have a Champions League final to play. We may still be in the FA Cup. We may have won the Carabao Cup. I have absolutely no idea. So the only thing I did do was I went to tactics, and as you can see, if it loads, I've set up two different formations, a 4-2-3-1 wide and also a 4-1-2-3 formation with a vertical tiki-taka tactical style. I'm kind of trying to build the options that I thought that Lampard, or I think that Lampard will have this season. That it looks to me as though Reece James has taken over in the right back position, and we can see, oh my goodness, the top goal scorer is N'Golo Kante. This doesn't fill me with a lot of optimism. I can see at the top of the screen as well, we're 5th in the Premier League. So I don't know what the final game is going to have in store for us. We're going to go to the table in a minute and see where we are. Olivier Giroud is our top goal scoring striker with 7 goals. That is not good enough. Pedro with 7, Pulisic with 5, Barkley with 5, Loftus-Cheek 4, Kovacic 4, David Luiz 4 good goal scoring season for him. Tammy Abraham not quite kicked it off for us with 3, and then there's a couple of players down the bottom here with simply 1. William with 1 goal and 1 assist. That's got to be the end of his time at Chelsea. We go to the assists. 11 assists for Pulisic. That's pretty good. Again, that 5 goals, not good enough. 8 assists for Kovacic. He's had a good season. 6 for Kante. Clearly been our best player. Jorginho with just 3. And again, it doesn't look like we've scored a load of goals. So before we go and take a look at the table, I'm going to take you to the schedule. We lost the Community Shield against Manchester City thanks to goals from Aguero and Fernandinho. We started the season at home to Manchester City. The only thing that was different in the scheduling is that it's not the exact fixtures that we're going to see from August onwards. It's the same club, so Norwich, Sheffield United, and who was the other team promoted last season? Norwich, Sheffield United and Villa. Sorry, Villa fans. Okay, then we won 2-0 away at Burnley. Kovacic with his first goal of the season and Loftus-Cheek. Then we're beaten at home to Spurs. Like, these are things that just should not happen, thanks to a Christian Eriksen goal. Then we had 2 decent away wins against Norwich and Villa. Let's see what happened there. Kante, Giroud and Azpilicueta. Then a couple of draws. Champions League, Galatasaray. Liverpool 0-0 at home. Lost to Leicester in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. No way. They drew us against Real Madrid in the Champions League. I don't want to click on this. I don't want to see what Hazard has done to tear us a new one. Oh my, no way. Hazard, player of the match. Scores 2, assists once as we get battered in the Bernabeu. 5-0, that is absolutely shocking. Wow, I cannot believe that has happened. We are absolutely smashed by Real Madrid. So it looks to me as though we started the Champions League with a point from 3 games. I don't think we're qualifying from that. Decent couple of results there in the Premier League. Then we draw again with Galatasaray. Like, what is this? Kovacic scoring again. Poor defeat against Everton. 0-0 away at United, 2-2 at home to Dynamo Kiev. Like, we're out of the Champions League at the group stage. That is not good. Great win at home to Wolves. A hat-trick for N'Golo Kante in that one. Beaten at City. Good win at home to Watford, 3-2. Pedro with the winning goal there. Alonso scoring again. Oh, there's absolutely no excuse for this. Losing at home to Norwich. After going, look at this, 2 goals just before half-time. You're kidding me. This is an absolute disaster. Then we have a big win at home to Leicester. Another 2 goals for N'Golo Kante against his former club. Kennedy getting on the score sheet as well. Looks as though he broke into the team. A big 4-0 win away at Wolves. David Luiz, Kennedy and N'Golo Kante again with the goals. Then we lose at home to Palace. Okay, so it looks to me as though throughout the season, we couldn't manage to get any decent form going whatsoever. We've actually finished the season pretty well, apart from a 2-1 defeat at home to Palace. Musa Sissoko, are you kidding me? Kennedy is injured, and we finish the season away at Watford, and we can still finish in the Champions League. We're 5th in the table, we're ahead of Manchester United. United can't get top 4. City are champions for the 3rd season in a row. Liverpool and Arsenal guaranteed Champions League football next season. Bournemouth are in 4th. Not entirely sure what's going on there. And if we win the final day, we gotta hope that Bournemouth either draw or lose to finish in the Champions League. We're going to play the final match, of course. From the looks of the results, we didn't even make it into the Europa League. Knocked out in the 4th round of the FA Cup by Wolves. Chelsea fans, next season, if this Football Manager simulation is how it finishes in Frank Lampard's first season, please let me know in the comments down below what your reaction would be. I guess that a lot of it depends on what happens in this final match that we are going to play away at Watford as to how we feel the season is. Me personally, a Champions League top 4 spot next season would be a good success, considering we've not been allowed to bring anyone in and everyone else is strengthening, of course. Bournemouth are at home to Spurs, so we're relying on Tottenham on the final day of the season to get us into the top 4. What I'm going to do here is we're going to quick pick, because obviously I've not picked these players all season, so we're going to go with what the computer's generated. Rudiger at right back. Okay, do we have Reece James? Reece James is not even in the 18. Callum Hudson-Odoi. No goals or assists all season. According to Football Manager, Hudson-Odoi can't get in the team. When we actually eventually do a Football Manager series, of course, things will be slightly different. I'll be playing Callum Hudson-Odoi. Let's see what happens. My computer's about to overheat, so I apologise if the audio is not too great right now. Away at Watford, relying on Spurs to do us a favour. Don't think that's going to happen. I think Bournemouth are going to do them over. Let's see what happens. We've got it on key highlights only, so as soon as it goes into the pitch, we're going to be in the thick of the important action. Come on, Chelsea. Let's see what we can do. Go and check out the updates. Bournemouth 0, Spurs 0. Opportunity, Barkley gives it to Jorginho. Back to N'Golo Kante. Our top scorer, Pulisic. Looks like it came off the outside of the post. A draw is fine because we've got a superior goal difference. We conceded 33, scored 62. Almost the same as the champions, Manchester City. It's not a very high goal scorer in Premier League season, this. Go back to the pitch. It's still 0-0. Going to shout some encouragement from the sidelines. Okay, so the halftime scores. We are level away at Watford and Spurs are level away at Bournemouth. I really apologise for the fan noise in the background, guys. I hope it isn't too distracting for you. Really, really want to win this. I know that I've had absolutely zero input in this entire Football Manager save. A Spurs goal would be massive. Gives us something to play for. Looks as though we almost conceded a goal there. 8 minutes to go. A feeble goalless draw away at Vicarage Road would not be the best way to miss out on top 4, considering... Okay, we've got an opportunity though here. Pulisic is coming forward with it. Gives it to Batshuayi. Switches to play well to Pedro. Here's Emerson. First choice left back. He's gone for goal. He's actually decided to shoot from 45 yards. It finishes goalless on the final day of the season, which means Chelsea miss out on the top 4. Frank Lampard's first season at Chelsea, simulated in the Premier League. Even if we'd have won this game, we'd have got top 4 because Bournemouth bottled it at home to Spurs. But it doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. The first season under Frank Lampard, according to Football Manager, will see Chelsea finish in 5th place in the table. If you guys enjoyed this little simulation video today on Football Manager, be sure to give it a like. And the only reason right now that I'm not actually doing a proper Football Manager series is because of the fan noise that happens with my laptop, and I don't have a screen where I can put it further away so that we don't hear the fan noise, and I don't have another mic right now. My setup is very basic here in Sweden right now. So sadly, we have to wait for that. Manchester City win the league for a 3rd straight season, and Bournemouth get Champions League football ahead of Chelsea, which is absolutely disgraceful, in my opinion. Frank Lampard out. But yeah, that's the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like. If you're excited for when I eventually do a Football Manager series and we're going to do a playthrough with Chelsea using the Frank Lampard squad for next season. I will do it eventually. It's just when I sort this whole setup situation out. Very, very excited for all of the videos coming up here on this channel. I hope you guys are looking forward to them too. If you're not yet subscribed, be sure to do so. Leave a like if you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.